It's about 7 a.m. Let's make some beer. Today we're making my llama beer because I make questionable choices. The reason it's called llama is because I wanted it to be called llama. The hops spell out llama. There's Lubelski, Luminosa. Is that a Harry Potter spell?
It's Leviosa.
Azacca. Moutere. And Apollo. Let's add the water. Water. Take some water out because you weren't concentrating. Perfect. Let's sanitize and make sure we sealed correctly. For the melts, I'm going on a vibe-based ratio system. Add the grains. Stir. Beer porridge. So, as I was saying, never forget this. Whirlpool. Adding in sulfuric and hydrochloric acid for that extra bite. 5-ish grams of calcium chloride flakes for strong and healthy teeth. And 5-ish grams of calcium sulphate for strong bones. Shut up! And 0.5-ish grams of sodium metabisulphite because it's got a cool name. Sanitize the keg. Set this to full power because you forgot to heat up your sparge water. Shush. Wiggle. The power of beer compels you. Perfect. And right on time, just like I intended. Sparge. Almost forgot the spindle. Just stick the heating pad on to keep it warm and cozy. Did they have to make this so annoying? 11 grams of Apollo. 11-ish grams of Apollo. In. Stick in the temperature probe. So between the probe, the spindle, the external probe, and the temp tape, you have 4 sources of truth. You do this expecting them all to match and to make yourself feel better. But they don't. They never do. Your mind starts circling
around a dark pit of existential dread as you realize that nothing is ever really in your control and nothing you do matters.
Give it a nice little blankie to keep it warm. 13-ish grams of Lubelski at 30 minutes. In. 16 grams of Azacca at 15 minutes. In. The unwritten homebrew rule is to open hop bags, smell them, and go, That's actually lovely. 20 grams of Moutere at 5 minutes. In. I'm going to dry hop later with the remaining 28 grams of Azacca and 56 grams of Leviosa. Hook up the counterflow chiller. Wiggle. Bloop. Yeasty boys in. We're done. I'm connecting the gas line of the fermenter to the beer line of the keg, so the resulting CO2 from fermentation will flush out the keg, and then I've got a spunding valve which I'll set to about 12 psi. Bloop. As promised, the temperature is about 18, 17.5, 18.5, and 19.7. About 1047. Off you go to bed now. It tastes very silky, quite sweet, a little bit bitter.